it's Mrs. Moore. Thank you so much for doing all of your maths work last week. You did a great job. So this week we are going to do some more maths, and we've got the flip chart for you to have a look at today. Remember, any work that you do, send into Teams, and then we can feed back to you and give you some next steps, things to work on, and we can give you some feedback. It also works towards getting your certificate at the end of the week. And this week we're going to send out some praise stickers as well. So if you look at the files area on our Teams, then you will see that we can send you some stickers out. A few children in 2JM have already started getting stickers for doing additional work. So if you carry out your work this week that we've set, then we'll be able to send out some stickers to you as well virtually, as well as a certificate on Friday. Okay, let's have a look at what we're going to do today. So today we're going to have a look at multiplication stories. Last week we explored this symbol. Can anybody tell me what this symbol is? That's right, it is multiplication, and other words we can use for that are lots of or times. So when we do our times table, we'll see this symbol, and we use it for multiplication, and we say lots of as well. So we looked at equal groups and repeated addition last week. So if we have a look at these two here, we've got 2 plates. We have got 1, 2, 3 muffins on that plate, and 1, 2, 3 muffins on this plate. So how many groups have we got? Well done. We've got 1 group here and we've got another group here. So we've got 2 equal groups, and we know they're equal because there's the same amount on each. So we have 2 equal groups, and how many are in each group? Well done. 1, 2, 3 in that group, 1, 2, 3 in that group. So both of them have 3 in each group. So there's 2 equal groups with 3 in each group. So how many lots of 3s are there? Well done, there's 2 lots of 3s, aren't there? So if we wrote this as an addition sentence, we could write 3, because here's 3 here, add 3, here's 3 here, equals 6. Well done if you got that right. Let's have a look at these dice here. So we've got 1, 2, 3 dice. And on each dice, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots. So we could write this as an addition number sentence like we have above. And we could write 6 because there's 6 spots here. Add another 6 because there's 6 spots here. Add another 6 because there's 6 spots here. And that equals 18. 6 add 6. Add 6 equals 18. So if we were writing this as a multiplication sentence, what do you think we would write? Well done. We would write 3 times 6, or 3 lots of 6, because there's 3, 1, 2, 3 lots of 6. And that also equals 18. Well done. So if we were writing this as a word sentence, we would say there are 1, 2, 3 equal groups with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in each group. 3 equal groups with 6 in each group. There are 3 6s. Excellent if you got that right. So we also looked last week at arrays. Does anybody remember what an array is? That's right, it's when we draw the multiplication sentence out. So in this case, we've got 2 times 5, or 2 lots of 5. And if we were drawing circles, because you can draw anything, you could draw pictures, you could draw lines, but in this case, we're using circles. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles. Here's that number 5. We've got 5 circles, but we need 2 lots of 5. So we draw another lot of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there you can see we've got 1 lot of 5 here, 2 lots of 5 here. And then what we could do is we could count them together, or because we're very clever in year 2, we could count in 2s, or we could count in 5s. Shall we have a go at counting in 5s today? 5, 10. So the answer is 10. Excellent. Well done. Let's have a look at completing this multiplication sentence. So we've got 6, add 6, add 6. So we could draw this out as an array, couldn't we? We could do 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and another 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a final lot of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, add 6, add 6. Now, because we can't know our 6 times tables yet, that's something we will know later on as we go up through the school, but at the minute we could do 6 and put 6 in our head for that first 6, and then we could count on from 6. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Fantastic. So if we were writing this out as a multiplication sentence here, what would we write, do you think? Well done. We would do 3 times 6, because you can see we've got 1, 2, 3 lots of 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 lots of 6. And 3 lots of 6 equals 18. Excellent. So let's have a look at completing these number sentences and describing the arrays. Okay, so this here, let's look at this set of bananas first. So we've got 1, 2, 3 on this row and 1, 2, 3 on this row. So we've got 2 lots of 3. Here's one lot of 3. Here's another lot of 3. So one lot of 3 here, another lot of 3 here. So that's 2 lots of 3 all together. So we could say 2 times 3 or 2 lots of 3. But you remember this big word, commutativity? When we saw this last week, it meant the numbers can be swapped around. So with multiplication, you can swap the numbers around. With addition, you can also swap the numbers around. You can't do it with taking away or subtraction, and you can't do it with division, but you can do it with multiplication and you can do it with addition. So let's have a go at swapping the numbers around. 2 times 3, so what else could it be then? Well done, we could swap them around and do 3 times 2, or 3 lots of 2. Here's one lot of 2. Here's another lot of 2, and here's another lot of 2. That's 3 lots of 2. Well done, year 2. Let's have a look at these bananas here then. Shall we count how many there are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 bananas there. Did you get that number as well? Excellent. So let's write this as a number sentence, a multiplication number sentence. So how many lots of 10 are there? Well done, there are 1 lot of 10. But you remember commutativity, what can we do? We can swap those numbers around, can't we? So we could also say 1 add 10 or 10 times 1. 1 lot of 10 or 10 lots of 1. 1 times 10 and 10 times 1. Excellent, year 2. Well done. So today we're going to create multiplication stories, and that's our learning objective here, is to create multiplication stories. So I'm going to show you an example. So if we had 4, add 4, add 4, this is called repeated addition, and the answer would be 12. We could show that repeated addition as a multiplication number sentence, couldn't we? So we could say 3 times 4 equals 12, because can you see we've got 1, 2, 3 lots of 4. So we could say 3 times 4 or 3 lots of 4 equals 12. Now we could write this as a multiplication story, and this is one I've made up. It says, I gave 4 stickers to 3 friends. We had 12 altogether. So here's the 4. It's in words, but you can write it in numbers if you want to. We could just write the number 4 if you wanted there. So I gave 4, because here's the number 4, stickers to 3 friends. Okay, so 4 stickers to 3 friends because we've got 3 lots of 4. We had 12 altogether. So that is the multiplication story, okay, for these number sentences. And in the sheet attached on Teams today on the assignment, you'll see there's a chart to complete. Now I've done it so it's a Word document, so you can write directly onto it if you want to and hand that in. You could also write on notes, or you could write on a piece of paper, take a photograph and submit that on Teams. If you're struggling to do it on Teams, you can always send it as an email to us, remember. So on this chart, you can see there's the addition number sentence, 10, add 10, add 10, okay, 1, 2, 3 lots of 10. So we could write that as a multiplication number sentence. We could write 3 lots of 10. Now, we could then write the story, just like we had the story here. You could write a different story. It doesn't have to be about stickers. It could be about Minecraft characters. It could be about anything you want to. Footballs. It could be about dolls. It could be about pencils. It could be about fruit or sweets. Whatever the story you want to do, it's absolutely fine as long as you try and include these multiplication number sentences. Okay. So the next one is 6 times 5. Now we haven't got the addition for that. We've only got the multiplication. So can you pop the addition in and then have a go at the story? And then there's a space for you to make up your own addition, multiplication and story. And we're going to see who comes up with the most interesting one. If you get stuck, remember we phone you every week to support you, and also you can email us on our year group email address and we'll phone you back straight away and help you. Okay, just try your best, that's all we can ask, and we hope you're all very well and we're missing you, but take care of yourselves. Bye, Year 2.